Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Versus. Today, we have the nitty, the gritty, the good, the bad, the ugly when it comes to relationships. Today, I have with me Wayne, Veronique, Velencia, and Lakiem. Without further ado, we're going to get right into it. First question's for Veronique. What would you classify as a real dude? This phrase goes around, he's a real guy, he's a real this, real that. What does that mean exactly?
Well, I guess to me, a real dude would be somebody that's polite, somebody that you could take home to your mom, and somebody that's always there for you. To me, that's a real dude.
All right, good answer, good answer. Everybody agree with that?
A
little iffy.
Something like
that.
Something
like iffy. Why it's a little iffy?
May I?
In the middle? Go ahead, Lakiem. What you
I
got to
say
say
iffy
about
because everybody says a good dude is take a person take home to mom, but we normally are attracted to someone who's outside of the box, outside of the norm, someone who's not
the
safe.
stereotype,
right? Someone's not safe. Someone's always
the bad guy, the bad boy.
I guess I know when we're younger, we're always willing to experiment and trying to figure out what's exciting, what's not exciting, and trying to figure out ourselves. So we always choose someone who's
we're exploring new things.
Right, it's not us. It's always the opposite. Always the opposite. So I kind of think that's kind of
a little iffy, right? A little iffy.
No one knows. No one knows. You never know, because if you believe in the thing is, if you believe in love at first sight, or love has no name. Love can be an attraction. Love really can't put a finger on it.
Would you classify yourself as a real dude?
I would. Now I am. Yeah. Before.
Another little iffy situation.
That's another story.
All right, New Orleans, Wayne. What is a bad chick? That phrase goes around just as much as a real dude. Bad chick, that's a bad. Like what?
Let's put it like this. A real chick or a bad chick or whatever.
Whatever you want to call it.
First thing you want to say is honesty first.
Oh, that's a good one.
You always want an honest chick. You don't want nothing.
Loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty, communicating. You want somebody who on the same level as you, that's getting farther in life. Then you want her to also look good.
Yeah, she got
nice,
nice skin tone.
People, not even just skin tone. See, a lot of people go with the skin tone and stuff. You gotta have some nice feet too.
Ooh.
That's not cool.
Can't have no ugly toes around you.
Nah, you gotta be bad when you walking next to me.
So do you pay for pedicures and manicures?
No.
You want her to have mercy from Boomerang?
No. I can help her in other ways that she could get that done.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? We gonna come
not
to
all
an
financial.
agreement. It's not all financial.
So not all financial.
Let's take care of the important things first.
Then move on to the action.
So you can take care of yourself.
Before you take care of it, right? All right. What would it take for you to approach a guy?
Oh, for me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's like two versions of this. But actually the first version, it has to do with confidence, pretty much, for me to approach a guy. If I'm not confident in myself, then me and the guy communications will fail. It's like...
What will make you confident to approach this young man? Like, what do you see in him that says, I'm not going to wait for him, I'm going to go attack him?
It's like a common interest that we share. We have to have something in common with each other. It's either we probably hang around with the same group of people, we probably into the same shows, whatever. That would kind of make me interested in him. But the whole going towards him part, I'm nervous around guys in general. But for me,
you're not that bad. See, you're not that bad.
Believe me, it's the guy that I genuinely like.
It's a different situation.
It's like
you
a
get
different
butterflies.
situation. Like the dorky me would come out, I would trip
Stuttering.
over myself. But I'll say definitely confidence is key to ever truly approaching someone.
All right. Do you feel that chivalry is dead?
Kinda. I feel as though when a dude is too nice, he obviously wants some.
Want some what?
It depends. Either he wants to talk to you, or he obviously wants either a friendship or Like it, like
No,
I don't
sir.
really trust unless if I'm
my.
dating you, I don't really trust you being too nice. Dudes that are too nice, either they just want some or they're just weird. That's where I put that. So chivalry is not really dead completely, but it depends.
Lakiem, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, I am like, what does that even mean? Chivalry, if a guy is too nice. I mean, what do you want me to be? Rude? I mean,
No,
not open the door.
not-
I mean, let me explain.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if a guy is too nice, I'm a genuine guy. Now I am, I would admit. If I'm too nice, then you automatically assume that I'm after your after you for sex.
No, you
After
took
for
it wrong.
sex.
I'm saying, like, if I see you, like I normally see you, if you open the door for me, that's cool. I'm fine. Hi, thank
But
you.
so where
If
where
I'm
is it too
saying,
far?
like, if you, like, overdo it,
Like
like,
what-
if you
like
see
what?
me, you don't really know me like that. But if you
Yeah,
see me and you
wanna elaborate
overdo
on
it,
that.
then I'm start questioning.
We
stuff.
need-
All right,
we
so I have a
more-
question. I have a question
we
for the
need more
guys.
elaboration.
Is the feminist movement emasculating the man's role in society? Are they making it harder for us to
Yeah.
do these things, like open the door,
Example
pull out
right
the
here.
I think
The example's right here, right?
Right
Clear
here.
example. Clear example right there. I say
mean,
that because
yeah,
I say
go
that
ahead,
because
brother.
women naturally assume automatically off the jump. I mean that a guy is always after them for sex. Sex is a complicated thing. Yes, sex is very important. Yes, and I think women sometimes will create this awkwardness, this false awkwardness about a guy who's being nice, who's being genuine, and create this. Oh, he's asking me from the body, so now I gotta play him. I gotta throw him off. I gotta tell him no. You know, and that makes it so much harder for a
But-
man to approach a woman.
The levels of dating change from the courting to the dating into the serious relationship. Is that different from when you only looking for one thing? Do you stop at a certain level?
Like,
Going on a date, you're driving, do you expect her to pay? Or when you get there, is it 50-50? Or she pick you up?
depends.
And it all depends.
See, that's what I just had that situation happen to me, and you know, like I feel like if I'm come out my pocket, it depends on what are we, what is our
Exactly.
friendship? How
The
you know, I'm not
relationship
about to
itself.
spend all my money and I gotta pay bills tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But
But
I'm gonna
in-
break
in
my
that
neck.
case, you
I'll
shouldn't
break
be
my
going-
neck if you look out for me.
You shouldn't be. I mean, in that case, you shouldn't be going on a date with me if you're not willing to pay.
I'm not
Exactly.
saying
I'm
that,
not
but I'm
right,
just
but
saying.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Don't go over the top, and then she'll
Yeah,
come and ask
like
you,
I'm
hey,
not
you buy
gonna
me a
go.
purse,
I'm
or
not
you
gonna
buy
go
me-
to Outback and get the steaks when I only have Applebee's money, and then she trying to go to the
Then-
movies too.
then let her
We
know
gotta
from the
work
get-go.
with
So,
something.
like,
But I'm gonna let you know from the get go anyway. I'm gonna ask you, let's go out. But most of the
Where your
time,
money
females, like most of the time, females be like, well, I'm gonna order all this. You ain't expecting her to order. You don't
Then
know
let
how
her
she gonna
know.
I
eat.
mean, no.
Let
that's-
her know that
oh,
you
man,
have
no.
McDonald's funds on.
I'm
McDonald's
not gonna
funds
say
on
that,
crazy.
though.
That's
That's not.
That's
That's
the
crazy.
problem.
That's
Also,
okay.
when
Nah.
y'all take us out, y'all we thinking y'all pay. You want to take me out? Then obviously you got money. I could pay for myself. I have a job. But y'all choose to take us out.
I have no
If
problem.
you take me out, like
missing
she said, you have McDonald's money, then let's go to McDonald's. I don't have a problem with that. It also depends what type of girl you messing with.
And now, see, that's where I agree with you on that. I agree with you on what type of girl it is. Now, depending on the type of girl I'm dating at the time or talking to, I'll put her on a scale of is she important or is she okay?
She just for fun.
Yeah, she's just for friend. It's
So,
just casual dating.
Speaking on that subject, when do you find a relationship is more than just casual?
After sex, I mean.
After sex.
No, actually, I take that back. After sex and feelings.
Sex
Because
and-
there's the difference. If you can have sex and not have feelings, then okay, then
Can't
that's
be
just
true.
How
casual.
how
think-
important is the 90-day rule in all of this?
That's very.
I mean,
it's important, but it's
I don't
normally
know about no
ignored.
90 days.
That's a little
See,
too
that's-
long.
that's
That's
the
3
point.
months.
Say, hey,
point.
she's
But
worth it though.
That's
But
3
I'm
months.
not gonna agree with him and say after sex and feelings, you gotta get to know somebody. That's the problem.
No, but the question was like, when is it not a social thing? I mean, when it's more when she gets feelings. It's more when she wants to invest more time into you after
Exactly.
having sex.
I
Because
could, I
feelings,
could, now you're explaining
Feelings
yourself.
are
again.
Preach.
Yeah, we can preach on
Right,
that.
thank you.
Yeah, I could do that, but I mean, not 90 days though.
You can't do 90 days.
Nah, I ain't never said I couldn't.
If I do 90 days, then we gonna get married.
But I mean,
So, have you guys heard of paying to play? The phrase "paying to play."
No, I haven't.
You're paying for what you want. You're paying. Now,
yeah,
I'm
it's like paying for
paying for the goods. Paying for the goods. So
and
can
I'd be like, you better make a smooth U-turn the other direction.
that's what I'm saying. So can the roles be reversed? Will you ever find a situation where you believe a girl would have to pay to play? Will that be as acceptable as it is for a
In
guy?
a perfect world, in a perfect
man
man world, it'd be nice.
Comfortable
Well,
enough that you pay.
It's
Right,
like,
I'm
a
not
man
comfortable with that.
issue, like a man
Nah.
complex. Like, if this chick paid for my dinner, oh my God, she making me
exactly.
the
I'm
woman of the
tripping.
relationship. No, it's,
That's
I agree.
exactly
I
how
don't
men
like-
do
that's
that.
how I
If I have the money, I'm like, okay, maybe you
Well,
short
then
on the
go
money,
ahead
I'm
and
gonna
pay
pay
that.
for it. He always has
That's
a
me-
problem.
that's
I'm
me.
not saying it's been
The
many
question
times
ain't
where.
is she gonna pay? Is she gonna open her mouth to pay?
Wait,
That's
hold
always a
on.
good-
If you
Hold on,
just gonna come out,
no. There be
most of the
many
time-
times.
So is that a
when
deal
I
breaker
go
of a
on
relationship?
date with a guy, and when the guy always come up short, he looks towards me and asks me to pay for it. Then we get into our little private area. He tells me that, man, why you have to do that to me, babe, making me seem like I'm the below in the relationship. I'm like, I'm not going to say
That's feelings in that.
So
I want to help you pay for something that shouldn't be a problem.
Well, he
So
should've never took
are
you
those
out.
deal breakers? The not being able to pay, is that a deal
No,
breaker?
that's not a problem.
That's not a deal
Wait,
breaker,
I got
but
a problem. I need the rebuttal on that because then you need to pick the right type of guy you date.
Exactly.
Yeah.
no,
It's all
no.
about who you
me
date.
personally-
Your
wait,
eggs
hold
aren't
on,
coming
hold
from the
on,
right
hold
basket.
on. Me
Right.
personally, I don't think it should be about the type of guy
No.
I should date. It's the fact that, okay, if my man
Mm-hmm.
needs help in paying something, and I'm
should
like,
be able
here
to
I
help him
am,
out.
I have money to help you out, that shouldn't be an issue.
That
At
shouldn't be
all.
an issue. It shouldn't be an issue if you had 3 or 4 dates. Now the first date and he can't pay and you have to come out of pocket, then that's on your fault because you know
No, it
his
don't have
character.
to be the first date. The first date, I kind of agree that it depends to me personally because I don't mind the whole paying halves on everything with the guy.
All right, you guys, another question. Do people stay together out of fear of being lonely?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we all preaching on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm preaching. Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Wait, you
Yeah.
don't
Say lie on that.
Yes.
People, you do believe that's
I'm
true?
gonna say it's if and then. You got some people that do it just because they don't want to be lonely, but then you have some independent people. Cause that go back to what you just said in your previous question. You gotta think it depend on the person.
Depend on the people in the relationship.
Yeah, some people just got problems and they think ghosts and stuff, all that type of thing.
While we're still hot, can you engage in platonic sex with an ex? Just
No.
going through the motions without going
Yes.
for the feelings.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Like I was saying.
That's so awful to say.
No.
Yes. It might be shallow as heck.
Somebody always catches feelings.
I know. That is
and
true.
that's
This
not
is true.
fair.
preach
It's
on
not
her.
fair.
That's
But
what
can
we
I?
need to
not
I
snap
fair.
have to
yo,
respond to
snap
this.
out of it.
No,
Mama's
that's
right.
not
Preaching
fair.
on
No,
her.
most of the
I
time.
I get that.
Hold on.
It
Most of
can't
the
just
time,
be a sex
sometimes dudes would do that, and y'all just don't care sometimes. And that's not fair. If y'all broke up, it shouldn't be no way why you would go back to her. It's over.
I
It's
get
Like,
that.
we
over.
broke
That's
up.
gonna
Why are
say-
you giving me like
Don't
a
even
3-layer
allow
chocolate
that.
cake?
Why
saying,
do we
like,
have
we
to
got
put this
together?
as a
Can I
dude? We
explain
just
that,
say
though?
people
I must
do
explain
this.
that.
Because there's
Like,
married women,
90% of
there's
the
married
time, it's
women
dudes.
that creep. You
I
heard
get that, but
TLC.
Let me explain why I say that.
Keep it on the
They
down
creep.
low.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
heard
explain
that.
But let me explain what I mean by that. I say that because there are situations in life like right now. I feel I'm all about work study. But there's a side of me that's hungry and wants that sex, that crave. I mean, that's
So no, wait,
but let me finish.
While we're on that, do you believe people know the difference between love, lust, and
They
infatuation?
don't. See, a lot of guys, I will agree on it. It is not fair to women. It is not fair, yes. But me, I have learned, and I had learned this the hard way, to be honest up front. This is what it is.
I agree with
I am
You tell 'em what you're
strictly
dealing
in
with
it
from
for
day
the
one.
conversation, the casual, sex.
like
I am
that.
strictly in that for that. But you must understand there's no feelings in that. But if you catch feelings, then it's up to me to cut it off.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good. That's a
That's
good point.
well
That's a
explained.
good point.
That's
I mean,
well
'cause I
explained.
don't
When
have
you
time
put it
to
like
invest
that,
in. I don't have time
as
to
well.
invest in your mental state,
Right.
my mental state, financial
Right.
state. I don't have.
And it's
I-
a together thing in a
Right.
relationship.
Right.
and I
Everybody's
can't. And I
together.
feel like
Right.
I cannot alienate sex from my life.
They go
It's
back
so
to
hard.
being they go back to being honest though.
Right.
You know, people not honest in these situations. They want, oh, I don't have nobody, and you trying to
But
do
still,
this
you
and all
can't-
this.
I still
But if I
think
put
you can't go
everything,
back to your
if you knew what you was dealing with day one, it's up to you to
Right.
decide what
Right, it's
you
left
don't
to you.
want.
So it's not about whose fault it is. It's all about you. If the guy's up front and says, "Hey, this is casual sex. This is what it is. I'm not catching
And you
feelings."
take it more than that,
But
then
it's
that is you.
never casual
But then
sex.
you're
Well, we
not
not
ready for
gon-
that level. Then you're not ready.
we're
Don't want
not-
yourself-
Then you
we're
shouldn't
not-
engage in it. If you know
Exactly.
you can't
But
handle
you
it,
don't
don't
really
engage
think
in
like
it.
that until it
You
happens.
know.
It's
No,
never
women
But if
love
you-
to
if
lie
you're
to
saying it
themselves.
always
Women love to
happens,
lie to
you know,
themselves.
you
Women will
seen
look.
it.
Women sit there and
You
lie
gotta-
to themselves.
you gotta-
Oh yeah, I can go along with it. And
Right.
reading back in their mind, I'm gonna change this brother. Oh, he's gonna be with me forever.
That's the
And you lie to
problem.
yourself and you put
Change.
yourself in that situation. So that's why I have no pity on a woman who knows from the jump that you're getting into something where you're gonna catch feelings.
Wait,
All right.
pause.
No,
Pause,
wait.
hold
hold
on.
on. We're gonna get into this situation. This situation should cover it. You're at a party, right? You meet a person you're attracted to. You see them, you know, they're a little intoxicated, but you're still vibing with them. You still like this person. You're still attracted to this person. Can you have a relationship from that? The next day, can you hit that person back up and say, yo, I really liked you last night. Let's see if we can get together and do something more than just go to a party and dance with each other.
First, let's say this. Before you even put that situation in front of me, depending on how that person acted with that liquor.
Exactly.
Okay.
Certain people act different with liquor, and they can't tell you the
Yeah.
tolerance. Certain people, nah.
Cause some people
I'm about to
would
say, I kind
Because
of
if you
agree
act
with some of that.
and you start telling me stuff I don't really need to know, and I just met you,
Yeah,
we
it's a
don't need to
problem.
be
It's a
together.
problem,
Right.
You
Too
can't
old.
But
control
at the
yourself,
same
yeah.
time, if we just social drinking and we chilling or whatever like that, then I hit you up. Yeah, I met you at the party. This and this.
How you doing,
You
man?
know, how you doing?
What's up? What's up?
Let's go get a bite to eat or something.
Oh my God, I have like
If you-
the creeper.
Yeah.
I have a question. I have a
The
question for the
creepers.
females. I have a question for the females.
Go ahead.
What's wrong with the male's approach towards a female?
Okay,
That's
I have a
dope.
good explanation
Mhm.
to what's
Please
wrong with
explain
it.
that.
I had a good experience and a horrible experience. Good experience is the guy come with me with confidence. That is okay. Horrible experience, the guy came with me with too much cockiness. That's the thing.
So he knew you were supposed to mess with him.
Yeah.
No, like he knew. Okay, it was at a rave I went to once, and I'm just dancing, getting my little groove on and stuff.
You see a
And,
groove?
like getting my groove on and everything. And this tall dude just come up to me. He just like, hey, in a very demanding voice, just automatically expect me to dance with him. I tell him no. And the fact is that he follows me across the whole entire
That's
dance
that
floor
creep.
as if I was his property. Now the problem is with guys that have that whole confidence about them. They see you.
And sometimes they
They
don't
say
take
you.
no
They
for
be
an
like,
answer.
"You are mine. You are my girl. We are going to dance all night." I'm like, "No."
He bought you a drink.
No, he was drinking himself. No, it was like it's weird because like
Did
the
he
way-
spend any type of money on you?
No, I wouldn't.
Well,
I
you
was
should have
just-
told him back then.
Yeah,
that
it
was
was
that was yours. That was again your situation. Where
How
you
was it
shoulda-
my situation if he caused the problem?
How you
I
caused
walked
it?
away from it.
Yeah.
He's the one who made the decision and to
You could
follow
calm
me.
down
All
a
right,
little
my
bit.
guys,
It's
my
not,
guys,
it's
my
not that
guys,
deep.
my
It's
guys.
not that deep.
We got a situation for my guys.
What's happening with you, babe?
Are you more traditional in the sense that a male has to take care of the home and the lady, or do you let your female have her independence, get her job, get her car, get her degree?
I feel it's a 50-50.
have-
It's always 50-50.
and make it 50-50 down the middle.
Everything is 50-50.
Everything's
I think a lot of
50-50 in a
people
relationship?
A lot of people confuse the balance of a relationship when it comes to, because a lot of people always
Expect
think
a
they
man to
love,
hold it down.
People think they love one another when it really is lust. And they confuse sex as women has the upper hand, men has a lower hand. And that's where it becomes, 40, 60, 30, 70, And it's crazy because...
I'm sorry to
No.
cut you off, but we gotta wrap it up. Thank you guys. This has been a lovely edition of Versus. We have so much more to talk about, just not enough time. Stay tuned for the next time. We out. So you can get with this, or you can get
think
with
we're
that. You can get with this, or you can get with that.